Yo, what up, people? What up, people? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? How are you? Oh man, what is going on? I hope that worked. All be live. All be live. We are live. I hope we're live. My name is Tim Black. Welcome back to the show. And we are live. I heard the claps. Perfect. I'm using new software. I'm streaming via Restream, which is new for me. But I want to welcome everybody to a special edition of the Tim Black Show. In fact, we're going to have two special editions of the Tim Black Show today because we got announcements. So that's what happens. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be with my friend Torrin Walker as we discuss some things about Black Lives Matter, Black BLM, and an encounter that he recently had when he was hosting for Roland Martin. And we got some other issues about that we want to discuss. Plus, I haven't chopped it up with my brother in a while, so we want to do that tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right where you're watching this. The reason for this live stream, impromptu, is because I got great news. And I've been itching for some great news, frankly, y'all. Real talk, I was wondering if I was going to have any great news at all. I've been very excited about the predicament that we find ourselves in politically. And then I popped up on Facebook, and I was pleasantly surprised after checking out Bishop Talbot Swan's live stream. I'm hanging out on Facebook, and this video pops up. I want to share this video with you, and then we'll talk about it.
In these bleak times, I have decided to run for truth and justice, which takes the form of running for President of the United States as a candidate for the People's Party. I enter into quest for truth. I enter into quest for justice. And the presidency is just one vehicle to pursue that truth and justice, what I've been trying to do all of my life. I come from a tradition where I care about you. I care about the quality of your life. I care about whether you have access to a job with a living wage, decent housing, women having control over their bodies, health care for all, de-escalating the destruction of the planet, the destruction of American democracy. Democracy creates disruption. It creates an eruption. It creates an interruption. Wide from below, the energies of everyday people is manifest. And I know there are precious people in your life who you care for. That's why it's important for you to be involved, important for you to participate. We're not talking about hating anybody. We're talking about loving. We're talking about affirming. We're talking about empowering those who have been pushed to the margins. Because neither political party wants to tell the truth about Wall Street, about Ukraine, about the Pentagon, about big tech. Neo-fascists like Brother Trump or milquetoast neoliberals like Brother Biden. Wow, I'm so happy to make a world-shaking decision. You know what I mean? Well, I know gangsters when I see them. And gangster's not a subjective expression, it's an objective condition. Do we have what it takes? We shall see. But some of us are going to go down fighting, go down swinging with style and a smile, accenting the best in you and trying to tease out the best in me. Let's do it together.
Man. What? All right, now, okay. Brother, one more time. Let's clap it up for this. I've been wondering if I could have something to clap about during this election season. Like some of you out there, you were wondering what you were going to do with your vote. Now we got some options. We got some things to consider. There are very few people on the planet that that I will offer my support for up front. And this is one of those people. And Dr. Cornel West is a humanitarian first. And I'm very interested in this campaign, this platform. I know basically what's on that platform. Some of my people in the comments section. Just to answer some questions, Dr. Cornel West is running as an independent. That question was asked by my brother or sister, HMAN. I don't know what that is, but I'm just going to say my friend. My friend asked that question, so let me answer that question for you because that I know. I'm by no means a surrogate for this campaign, but I feel I can strongly voice my opinion. So I don't have any backroom knowledge, any inside knowledge on the campaign. I found out just like many of you found out on Facebook or on Twitter. So there you go. But what I can tell you is that previous conversations with Dr. West, I've had numerous interviews with him on this channel. And I also spent time with him in the real life as we went down the campaign for Nina Turner in person in Ohio. I can tell you that the brother's solid. The brother is solid. And I'm very excited about this. This shines light. Once again, folks, for the same reasons why I support Marianne Williamson's campaign, which I do. I support Marianne Williamson as well. Is because Marianne Williamson, her campaign, will shine light on issues that are not going to be addressed by the run-of-the-mill milquetoast Democratic Party. So, being true to that, not being hypocritical, any candidacy that sheds light on the issues that I care about, I'm going to support that candidacy. Get it? Dr. Cornel West will definitely not only shed light on these issues, he can go a step further because he's not running as a Democrat. So I'm very excited about this, folks, because this is what I'm an activist at heart, right? And they have an opportunity to get behind a candidate that will champion for the issues that you care about, that will speak truth to power, that has name recognition, where he can go on a Bill Maher, he can go on a Joe Rogan, he can go on some bigger platforms and get some exposure, exposure. And also, once again, right back to it, folks, shed light on ideas, solutions, situations, destroy some of these false narratives. That's what I'm looking for. So Dr. Cornel West has announced 2024, CornelWest24.com is the name of, this is where you go for the URL. That's the URL for his campaign. Now, I would love to keep it super positive. But I got to be 100% upfront with everybody here. I have apprehensions, concerns about the party that he's running with. I have concerns about it, folks. And we're not going to get, I don't want to leave that out. I do have concerns about the party that he's running with. Had my issues with the People's Party. Was formerly a supporter of the People's Party. I was formerly a supporter of the People's Party. Some things came to light about the People's Party. I never felt they were properly addressed. And so I rescinded my support. I pulled my support back. Because that's what you do when you're upset about issues not being addressed the way that you feel they need to be addressed. In solidarity with my sisters and my brothers who pointed out these issues, I pulled my support. Caught a lot of backlash about it because a lot of people that I've known for years, 4 years in the offline world, were supporters of this party. So that's what integrity is about, though, right? So all of that being said, we can revisit these ideas. We can revisit these issues. Maybe now we can finally get to the bottom of some of the concerns about the party. But let's be clear, folks. I got concerns about the Democratic Party too. Right? I said I got concerns about the Democratic Party too, y'all. So you got concerns about the Democratic Party. I'm sure you got concerns about the Republican Party. You got concerns about all parties. I got concerns about all the parties. The Christmas party, the anniversary party, even the kids' birthday party. I got concerns about all the parties. So in that respect, but I gotta admit, the People's Party, though I have my reservations, my concerns, my disagreements, don't have the track record of the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. We clap that up too? So let's keep that a buck as well. We're gonna be honest. Let's be all the way honest with it. We're gonna tell the truth. Let's tell all the truth. Once again, folks, Dr. Cornel West has announced that he's running as an independent. He's running with the People's Party. Go to his website, check him out. Healthcare, climate change, some of the things he mentioned in the video. Healthcare, climate change, empowering people, affirming humanity. We need to find out exactly what that means. We need to find out exactly what that entails, right? So yeah. The trolls are in the house. Them trolls is in the house. Them trolls is in the house. Off topic, don't have anything to add. Just losers. But you know what, guys? This is something to add. This is something to put up there. This is something to talk about, to share about, to feel good about it. Let's just be motivated and inspired about this. It's a silver lining in a bunch of clouds. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. This is something. So it's very interesting. I saw a couple of my people on Twitter also share this out. Dr. Cornel West, he's a humanitarian. I'm sure many of the issues that he's always championed for, he will champion for again. I'm also thinking maybe Dr. Cornel West will garner some endorsements from some key components like the Nurses Union. I expect that to come through. Once again, Mousy, Dr. Cornel West is running as an independent. Lord help us. So do I need to go back through this? Because maybe people just joined this live stream. Dr. Cornel West is running not as a Democrat, but as an independent. He's running under the People's Party, which is a party most of you don't even know about. I'm not going to demand you be optimistic and stay in the room. But if you don't know what's going on, it's okay to be quiet sometimes. It's okay not to say nothing. It's okay. You ain't got to talk when you don't know. You could have went to the video, saw the video. I need to play the video again because people don't know, because people didn't listen. People didn't hear it. So once again, Dr. Cornel West is his own person. He's an independent. He's running as an independent. And that's it, okay? So it's an alternative. And once again, the most important issue for me, I don't know about you, but you got to consider it for yourself, is for me, it's are issues that I care about going to get some air? Are they going to be examined? Now, we already know the Democratic Party don't play fair, right? So the Democratic Party has already announced that they're not going to be holding any debates. But those are debates that are sanctioned by the DNC. So Are people privy to that? People know about this, right? Do people know about this? Okay, so a couple months ago, Simone Sanders, formerly the progressive Simone Sanders, who is now the middle of the milquetoast road, centrist Democrat, run-of-the-mill, whatever, who was so progressive just a year ago or 2 years ago, is now, telling Democrats, telling all of the world, told the whole world that the Democratic Party will not be holding debates, unlike the Republican Party, which will be holding debates. That the Democratic Party says they're rolling with Joe Biden. There's no room for discussion. There is nothing to debate. There's no one can question it. The Democratic Party has decided unilaterally, the big brass, the people that go behind the room, go in the back room with the cigars, have already decided for all of you, all of America, all of the free world, that there will be no debate about who gets the opportunity to get on the to get on the stage, the world stage, and who can challenge Joe Biden. So to challenge Joe Biden, you can't do so within their democracy in the Democratic Party. You got to go join the Republican Party. Then maybe you could have a word with Joe Biden about what he wants to do with this country. Don't seem very democratic, yo. Don't seem very democratic at all, man. It seems like some BS. Damn, I don't think that works for me. Does that work for you? Don't work for me. So, Dr. Cornel West deciding to run is a very good thing. I made a note to myself. For what I want to tell people who decided that Dr. Cornel West was a neoliberal or some reason he did not suit their needs for a candidate to raise awareness about issues. Okay, there it goes. Fuck you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Fuck you. As you get older, you forget things. I had to look it up. But no, seriously, guys, it's about raising awareness about issues that we care about. Once again, Dr. Cornel West officially running for the Democratic nomination as an independent candidate. Okay? Running as an independent. Is he running for, what's he doing? He's not running for the Democratic nomination. He's running for, no, I'm sorry. He's not running for he's running, maybe he will get to challenge Joe Biden. If you're independent, hold on, guys, hold on. Right? Hold on. So let me get this right. If you're running as an independent, do you get to, the Republican, with the GOP, the RNC, will they approve independents to debate? Folks, I need somebody here. Somebody, is this, my mind is, some just got me. I'm losing it. I'm wondering what's going on. Hold on a second. Dr. Cornel West is not running as a Democrat, so we don't give a shit about the DNC debates, right? If Dr. Cornel West is running as an independent, then that put him on the same level as the Republican Party. Vanessa Hill says yes. Vanessa Hill says yes, but they are trying to stop that. Of course, that loser button is not for you, Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. But screw them. Screw them. So Vanessa's saying, yeah, that's right, Tim. See, I got to rewire my brain because I'm so used to just being two parties running. I'm so used to two parties running, I'm just losing it. So I remember back in the day when Dr. Jill Stein ran for president, they didn't let her in for the debates because she wasn't a part of the Democratic Party. So you were right. There's going to be an uphill battle to get Dr. Cornel West on that stage. So we need to find out what we need to do to help Dr. Cornel West get on that stage, because I can tell you one thing. If Dr. Cornel West is on that stage, he's going to talk about some real shit. That's what's going to happen. Somebody may be talking about some false narratives. Somebody else may be talking about CRT is ruining the country. And then Dr. Cornel West will be talking about things that matter to you and I. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's why we need ranked choice voting and open source voting software. RIP George Shabash. Peggy Scott says only if he's an independent. He is an independent. He's running as an independent candidate for the presidency. He didn't say the nomination. Whoa, my bad. My mind, like, once again, folks, this two-party system got my mind turned into jello. Okay? Let's do this again. Dr. Cornel West is not running. He's not running. As a Democrat, I stated that, but that means he's not tied to the structure of the DNC. He's an independent. And as an independent, the rules and regulations of the DNC do not apply to him the same way they would apply to a Marianne Williamson, to a RFK, or some other person running. You with me? Are you with me? This making sense to you? All right. So this is where we're at, folks. I'm feeling good about this. Mickey Johnson says getting on the ballot will be a challenge. Getting on the ballot will be a challenge, and until the Dems are going to pull out all the tricks to block him. Like they did Bernie, but only worse. Huh. Check this out. Check this out, folks. And I'm going to say this for my friend, and thank you for that comment. Mark says I need to interview him. I will definitely try. Here's the thing, folks. The importance, the relevance of a Dr. Cornel West running. I can't say this enough. To me, the primary objective is to raise awareness, to voice issues so that they must be addressed by the major candidates. Don't get me wrong. I want to believe this, that all deficits can be overcome, that Dr. Cornel West can beat Joe Biden and beat whoever the Republicans put up, whether it be DeSantis or Trump. I want to believe those things. But for me, you know that old saying, if you shoot for the moon, if you aim for the moon, you land amongst the stars. Well, for me, the moon is the presidency, but the stars would be to raise awareness about issues that matter. That's the stars for me. And I think that, and putting them front and center so that average working folk are thinking about that instead of thinking about what color the mermaid is or what's on the clothes on Target, in Target. You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm coming from? Man, if we can get regular Americans to think about their wallets, think about their opportunities, think about their children's futures, think about inequities all across this country, think about where their taxpayer money goes, think about why money's all in our politics, if we can get average Americans to pull their head out of mainstream media for like a second, and somebody real fast, just real quick, be able to put something in front of them that breaks that connection, that breaks the constant flow of BS into their bloodstreams, and give them some real shit to think about. Maybe we got a shot of reversing some of this. That's where I'm at. So, yeah, it's going to require our support. It's going to require waking people up. But damn it, that's a better fight than the previous fight, which was not to fight. And that's a better fight. That's a fight I'm more willing to engage in, because that's something I feel I could get behind. I could get behind helping Dr. Cornel West make noise. I can get behind that. I can get behind someone I know who can go into any area in this country and talk to regular working people and be honest, be open, be truthful, and talk about issues that relate to them. And leave all that BS, the triggering, the gaslighting, leave all that out. That's Dr. Cornel West. So that's the opportunity that's in this. So Dr. Cornel West, once again, running as an independent candidate with the People's Party. Got my reservations about the party. Still wondering what's up with that party. Don't like the way things shook out with that party. Gonna question that party, but not gonna block my blessings about a brother like Dr. Cornel West, who I feel is very solid. Not gonna block my blessings with him. But I can address those issues with that party, though. I just want to remind everybody, I got issues with the Democratic Party. I got issues with the Republican Party. I got issues with the Green Party. I got issues with all the parties. The only party I'm cool with is my anniversary party. You understand what I'm saying? My child's birthday party. Them the only parties I'm rocking with. Maybe a block party. You know what I'm saying? So do with that as you will. I'm just saying, let's not doom this from the steps. Don't doom it from the door. Let's leave room for a little bit of optimism, because this is a shining light. This is a little bit of sunshine in an otherwise very cloudy, dark day. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Will he take care of veterans? I believe that Dr. Cornel West, once again, is a humanitarian. Veterans or American citizens are important. Look, this is what I think Dr. Cornel West would say. He would say something along the lines, I'm guessing, that a veteran is an American citizen, one of God's creatures, a beautiful brother or sister from this country who has given their sacrifice to this country, and we owe them a debt of gratitude, and we should repay that by doing our best to make them whole. And I believe, as a humanitarian, he would support medical treatment. He supports universal health care. So if you're talking about housing veterans, yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure he supports that. I'm also 100% sure he supports healthcare for them, because he supports healthcare for all Americans. So I can't imagine it being anything different. I can't imagine him not wanting for veterans what he wants for everyone else. Can't imagine that. So if that answers your question. I think we got a popular senator who may endorse Dr. Cornel West. I think a popular senator may endorse Dr. Cornel West, might help him get a little bit of publicity. A little bit. A little bit, right? Yeah. I believe that. I believe that. Belkis says he does support. Give it up for Belkis. Thank you, Belkis. Dr. Cornel West has a channel. Dr. Cornel West has a channel running for POTUS. Folks, let's go over to the Dr. Cornel West channel. Let's everybody subscribe, become a member of his channel, support his efforts. Absolutely. I forgot I could use the block button on here. Wow, I didn't realize that. This is dope. I just blocked a person who just called me the N-word. Give it up for YouTube. And restreaming integration. It's a beautiful thing that you can use these tools. I like this. All right, folks. For anybody who did not see it, I want to run the Cornel West video, announcement video one more time for people that didn't get it because you tuned in late. This is an impromptu live stream about Dr. Cornel West. Come back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be talking with my brother Torin about Black Lives Matter, some questions, some things that happened. He want to run it down to me. That's my brother, so we're going to chop that up. I'm Tim Black, and with that, you know how to find me, right? Real Tim Black, Facebook, Twitter, Tim at TimBlackTV.com. TimBlackTV.com is the website. And let's go ahead and check out Dr. West's video one more time.
In these bleak times, I have decided to run for truth and justice, which takes the form of running for president of the United States as a candidate for the People's Party. I enter into quest for truth. I enter into quest for justice. And the presidency is just one vehicle to pursue that truth and justice, what I've been trying to do all of my life. I come from a tradition where I care about you. I care about the quality of your life. I care about whether you have access to a job with a living wage, decent housing, women having control over their bodies, health care for all, de-escalating the destruction of the planet, the destruction of American democracy. Democracy creates disruption. It creates an eruption. It creates an interruption. Wide from below, the energies of everyday people is manifest. And I know there are precious people in your life who you care for. That's why it's important for you to be involved, important for you to participate. We're not talking about hating anybody. We're talking about loving. We're talking about affirming. We're talking about empowering those who have been pushed to the margins. Because neither political party wants to tell the truth about Wall Street, about Ukraine, about the Pentagon, about big tech. Neo-fascists like Brother Trump or milquetoast neoliberals like Brother Biden. Wow, I'm so happy to make a world-shaking decision. You know what I mean? Well, I know gangsters when I see them. And gangster's not a subjective expression, it's an objective condition. Do we have what it takes? We shall see. But some of us are going to go down fighting, go down swinging with style and a smile, accenting the best in you and trying to tease out the best in me. Let's do it together.